I got an old friend that even though we don't even talk, bro, if I was to call him right now, I'd be like, yo, remember when we met that angel? This nigga would go crazy. Oh, snap. Yo, I remember that. Because it just didn't make sense. Like, what happened? Nigga, that shit, there's no way it could have happened. Long story short, me and my friend were teenagers and we were homeless and sleeping in the streets. And we needed to get somewhere. We was at a certain train station that had like a staircase that was about maybe 4 stories long that you had to climb up in order to get on the train. There's no other way off that mother effing train, right? On that platform. There's platform, long staircase, booth where the person that works for the train station works. Like I said, we was homeless, carrying a bunch of clothes. We trying to get there, nigga. We struggling. Some random guy pops out the fucking thin air and just says, hey, I'll get you on the train. In fact, gives us 2 Metro cards, right? Which is what you use to get on the train. And then just money. Just, yeah, hold that. We turn around and say, thank you. Nigga is gone. Disappeared. Like I just said, the only way you could leave is the big ass staircase. You're not running that staircase or walking down that staircase in 1 second like that. No. Just where the fuck did the nigga go? That shit never made any sense. Like, dude, I'm talking about my friend Eve actually got off the shit that looked like, yo, this nigga had to be an angel. First, I was like, nigga, what? Nah. But then I've heard of certain encounters with like shit like that. Just like a nice guy or a nice person would just come to you and you might be going through something. They'll shake your hand or something and you'll feel like a certain level of calmness. Or there's somebody who just do something nice and just disappear. Nigga, I thought that shit was some angelic type shit. Because it didn't. I'm telling you, if you saw the train station and the way the shit was set, you would be saying the same thing. Like, how the only other thing I could think of is if that nigga jumped off the fucking thing. Like, if he did a Spider-Man and jumped off the shit and landed, he would have broke all of that, though. Everything would have been broken. Nigga, that shit was like 4 stories in the air. I was like, nah. And the way it happened, I'm talking about like instantly. I'm not over exaggerating. It's like as soon as we turned around, yo, thank you, bro. The fuck? So yeah, I do believe in that type of stuff. For sure. Do I believe that niggas could be psychic telling you the future and all that? I don't think it happens like that. If someone has like a gift, it's probably not a gift, it's probably a curse. You're not meant to know the future, nigga. That shit could end up making whatever you're trying not to make happen. So, what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So you guys don't hear, if someone uber smart not to believe in evolution and believe in creation and the flood, it's very rare in the fact he gives praise to God. Yeah, I believe in the Lord, bro. I believe in Jesus. If it costs my life to save someone else's life, please come to my, okay, that's gangster. I ain't gonna finish reading that out. But damn, you a hero, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all might be like, yo, BX is a evil person. I'm not risking my life to save nobody that I don't care about. Like, nigga, we gotta be locked in, right? Mother, wife, brothers, shit like that. There's relatives I'm not gonna risk my life for. My uncle's on his own. You heard me? I know you watching, nigga. You on your own. I'm not diving in the water to save you, nigga, and risk my life. Crazy. Now, my mom's in there. I'm turning to aqua in quick. I'm not even a good swimmer. I'm gonna swim well that day. My little brother, I'm joking. I'm joking. I just like messing with him because he be messing with me. But yeah, I save him. Now I'm gonna roast him the whole time back, but I'll save him. I think about that too. Like, what if there's like a gorilla, like in the zoo and stuff, right? Like, in someone fell in that. Would you help them? Would you jump in there to try to save them? I remember I seen someone do that where it was like a baby fell in there and like some woman jumped in there to save the baby, hopped the ass out quick. I was like, damn, she's G'd up. Would you do that just for anyone? Like, I don't know. There's very few things that get me to be a superhero nowadays. When I was a kid, I was on that type of time, right? You know, the counselors used to say, like, I thought I was a superhero. If you was a weaker person in my school and someone tried to pick on you, I was taking the fade easy. It wasn't even a question. Wasn't even a question. I hated bullies, right? So I was always on that type of time. Shit, even just out and about, if I see certain things. But then me having a friend that was like a really, really, really good person, he was a gift to the world. I truly believe the funniest nigga in the world. Nigga, if he was still alive, he'd have been famous. Nigga, I'd have made that nigga famous. I'd have put him on YouTube. Yo, come on here. Come on my platform, start your own stuff. And he would have blew the fuck up. That nigga was funny as hell, bro. Him and another dude I don't name Beans, but my man Georgie Porges, but he liked to be called GP for short. GP, one of the kindest souls on the planet, funniest motherfuckers in the world. He passed away because he tried to break up a fight and help somebody, and he got poked up to death. So that kind of changed my mentality a lot to where I'm like, I don't want to go and try to help somebody end up in a super bad situation. And then already, like, outside of physical, I've been in scenarios my whole life where I've been the friend that was super helpful and risking himself in order for all of us to be good and safe. Ask me how many of those friends that I did that for do I speak to now? Big zero. None. It was as if I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Niggas was just like, yeah, thank you. See, the fuck? Well, not see, but more so I cut a lot of them off. It was the things that they would do, right? Like, me doing these things and helping them didn't stop them from stabbing me in the back or betraying me or doing something nasty, you know what I mean? So like that should change my mentality where I'm just like, I think for one, I only do good things for the people that are good people or deserve it, as well as, nigga, I'm not risking myself for nobody that I don't know. I'm not a superhero. I'm Yusuke Urameshi, nigga. I'm supposed to run out and get hit by the car? Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, but hey, you a gangster. You said my reflexes kick in. Can't help it. I get it. My reflexes, the only time I seen something recently, I was like, nigga, if I was there, I would have had to help. Was, did y'all hear about that black woman that got beat up by 3 immigrants? That shit's so foul. That shit's, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's fucked up. That's what it is. There was this black woman that got beat up by, if I'm not mistaken, 3 immigrants because they were trying to illegally hold a parking space, which that's a thing that's common in New York. I think it's stupid, right? Where people will come and put like a trash can there and be sitting there or a lawn chair waiting all day, right? In order to hold their parking space, like that shit's reserved. You can't do that. So this woman, after driving around for hours looking for a parking space, she's like, yo, no, they can't do this. And she got out and said something to them, and they proceeded to jump her. It was one woman, and I want to make sure I say this the PC way because I don't want to get in trouble. A woman, a man, and a trans woman. Okay, I wanted to let that breathe for a second, so I don't have to say nothing. But they commenced in jumping this one woman, pulling her hair, punching her in the face multiple times. The video is public. News stations who covered it. It's a big deal. I think they even did an interview trying to fucking deny everything. Like, oh no, she came at us aggressive. Y'all jumped her with men. What are you? Over a fucking parking space that's not yours. You were wrong. Oh, I would have just gave her the parking space. So why did y'all proceed in jumping her? What do you mean? That sounds crazy, bro. Right? I will play the audio for you because there's a video leaked of them getting interviewed. Some we getting death threats now. I hope when they go to court, they get the book thrown at them. Because that video was disgusting. Let that have been my relative. God, I lost my fucking mind. Anyway. Hey, what's up? Just doing podcast. How you doing? I've always known to take a chance as long as there is 1% chance it will have a good outcome. I haven't seen that 1% yet. I've learned from experience that if that's the case, then you should probably stop doing it. But I don't want to be super negative because that doesn't always apply, right? Shit, I'm not like a super successful big YouTuber or nothing, right? So if that was the case, I would have just stopped it, but that's not my goal. And I think it probably happened in due time, you know, as far as me being successful in the media game. But I do understand your point. I'm just not risking my life to save people that I don't know. Hit the like button, guys, if you're watching on YouTube. Well, I appreciate the heck out of you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Get people thumbs on the Tom McDonald video. I just did thumbs down for the Tom McDonald's new video. Well, you might have even helped this video by doing that because you engaged. I think that's something that YouTube didn't really tell people, but they tell creators. Even when you get dislikes, it counts as someone engaging with your video, so your video is going to get promoted. People dislike my video. Thanks, bitches. Talking to the people that be disliking mine. You just helping me. I mean, I ain't really doing anything that's hindering me in any way. Hey, what's up, Tennessee? How you doing? But yeah, I'm not gonna, if you saying I should suggest that, even if it wasn't on some it's positivity and helping the creator that I guess I would be saying to go do that, I'm still not with that. I'm not gonna send anybody to do anything, right? Shit, yeah, why would I do that instead of telling them to check out my stuff? Niggas will spend more time hating on something than showing love to the people that they like. Instead of disliking his video, I wouldn't even watch it. Watch more of my videos. Right? Hit the like button on my shit. Go through a binge. Sit there and just watch my whole podcast. Watch just a bunch of stuff that I do. I think that's more effective than to dislike. You know what I mean? I wish I forgot about that. Oh, you typed in the comment section too? Yeah, you helped them. You help them. You know, usually in my comment section, people hate me all day. I don't even delete it. I don't reply, nigga. In my mind, I'm saying, thank you. I learned that from Soulja Boy, actually. Back way before I was a YouTuber, years ago. Soulja Boy was turning on my background noise. Soulja Boy, when he first started doing YouTube, he would get so many hate comments, and then he did a video saying, "Hey, y'all don't know, but you're actually helping me get paid." I think at that time he was getting paid per comment. So he's like, every time you say F Soulja Boy, I get a check. But now it's just changed to where you get promoted for it. Engagement helps. So when people do hate comments or leave the dislikes, you ain't doing shit but promoting my video, bro. Like, go in my comment section and see how many times you see people saying, damn, man, why am I still getting recommended your videos? I hate you. I was going to reply to all of them like, because you're stupid. You're still commenting on the video, dummy. This is telling YouTube that you like the video and that it's going to keep promoting it to you. Because at the end of the day, what matters is watch time. So while you're commenting on that video, even if you clicked on that video for 2 seconds and it played, that added to the overall watch time as well as the engagement, and it boosted the video. So yeah, I don't do that. Not just for that purpose, but in general. But that's an additional reason of why I wouldn't just go and put comments. Like, I don't even watch people's live chats and shit. Like, I kind of stay in my own world when it comes to like commenting and writing in chats, unless like I'm showing love to someone that I rock with. It's the only way. But if I don't like people, then I'm not going to be in their comment section. I don't care. You said the new Mortal Kombat trailer is woke trash. Yeah, I seen it. That was bad. That was bad. And I was pissed because I was a huge fan of Johnny Cage. Nigga, that was my guy. My brother, my older brother, he always loved what's my man name? The main character from the first movie, the bicycle kicks. I can't remember, but that was his favorite character. Is it Liu Kang? Can't remember. But my favorite character was always Johnny Cage. I remember when I was a kid, I used to tell my grandma, when I'm older, I'm gonna be like a rich and famous actor, and I'm gonna still do martial arts and whip ass like Johnny Cage. My grandma would laugh like, "That's good. That's good, baby. You do that. You be like Johnny Cage, whoever he is." Well, I am in entertainment. I ain't rich or famous though. I don't want to be famous, but I can whip ass like Johnny Cage, nigga. Said, "Don't forget to tell Ryan hello for you." That's funny. You're hilarious. Yeah, that new Mortal Kombat trailer was hot garbage. That was trash. I wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't a fan of it. That shit was doo-doo. And it's a sequel to the one that nobody liked. So everyone hated part one, right? That new Mortal Kombat that they made like a few years ago during quarantine. So they're going to do a sequel and then add characters that, come on. It looked like they made Johnny Cage the new main character out of the damn movie. Like, but it had the character from part one in it, it looked like. I can't fuck with it. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm off that. I probably wouldn't watch it. Isn't that who Johnny Cage was in the video game though? Yeah. What do you mean? I'm not saying that it's all from the video game. I'm saying I'm a huge fan of Johnny Cage from when I was a kid. That was my favorite character. And I don't like their portraying of him, right? I didn't say that him being Hollywood and all that actor. That's not what I disagree with. I just don't like the way it looks. It looks goofy as fuck. I don't like who they picked to be Johnny Cage. I don't want to like prejudge it, but I've seen him in a few movies. And I think that's Butcher from the fucking, from The Boys, nigga. I think they picked Butcher from The Boys. The fuck out of here. Let me see. I could have swore that was Butcher from The Boys. The Boys TV show. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that. I swear that was him with a blonde wig on, bro. Yeah, look, I'm not tripping. This is Butcher from the fucking Boys, nigga. Butcher from The Boys is supposed to be Johnny Cage. Y'all niggas is, y'all wildin', bro. No. I like the first Johnny Cage from part one. The first Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat movie. The only thing I liked in the newer Mortal Kombat movies were I did like Scorpion. Right? If I'm not mistaken, they showed him. What year did the original come out? 1995. Now that's the Mortal Kombat I like. That's my Mortal Kombat, nigga. Not part two. You know, I count part two. But I love part one. This is my shit. My man Johnny Cage. Ooh. Sonya and what the is it? Liu Kang? It is Liu Kang. Why do I be doubting myself? It is Liu Kang. Katana, Shang Tsung, Sonya. Jax wasn't in this one. I think he was. No, yeah, he was in Jax. Jax was in the beginning. Scorpion. Yeah, this is fight. Sub-Zero, Kano. Yeah, I like the original Mortal Kombat movie. I like that. I thought it was dope. I just don't like the new one that they've been doing. You all right though? Does not look well done. Yeah, it does not look well done at all, bro. That shit look corny. And it's a sequel. Well, don't get it wrong. Like the first one, I guess you could say when you watch it now, it's corny. It wasn't corny back then. When Mortal Kombat first came out, nigga, we was loving that shit. In the hood, we was loving that. Nigga. It wasn't like how Street Fighter was. We was not loving Street Fighter film in the hood. We didn't like that. We didn't like that at all. Yeah, and that shit made money. That shit was a huge success. The first Mortal Kombat movie. I might rewatch that for nostalgia. Man. It's only on Hulu. Go figure. Of course. Let me see. What year did the new one come out? Damn, 2021? Shit. Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping. That shit got some new character. I don't like this shit at all, bro. I hated the new Mortal Kombat, the 2021 one. So now that they're doing a part 2, niggas think I'm gonna be hyped. I didn't like part 1, nigga. Like, with the nigga with the golden ropes or whatever the fuck that was. Jax. Give the nigga robot arms as usual. Yes, guess that's what Jax is known for, right? Just having them damn metal arms. But yeah, it's not for me. That new Happy Gilmore looks funny as fuck though. I'm gonna watch it just cause I got to, nigga. Part 1 was a classic. Even though it's like, Adam Sandler haven't done like a very good movie in a long time, bro. I gotta be honest. And I feel like I've watched all his new movies. Like he be signing deals with Netflix to just put out a bunch of films. I don't really like all them shits. I like Grown Ups. I didn't like that Hubie Halloween shit. I thought that was corny. There was only one scene in the entire film that had me dying laughing. Had me dying laughing, bro. Like, I'm talking about, nigga, I was in tears. When the chick she had her cat, and she was like talking shit to the neighbor, and the neighbor said some shit like, nigga, I'll hit you with your cat. And when the camera goes back to her and the cat, they both like this. The cat faced that shit had me in tears, bro. I was like, why did they make the cat do that? That shit was funny, but the rest of the film was like, yeah. Well, what was the shit, the Western movie he had? I don't know. It's just like he's doing the same jokes from fucking the 90s, bro. I was like, come on. And I like Adam Sandler. Don't get it twisted. Like, there was a point where everything he touched was gold back in the day. Adam Sandler films. Let's look this up. I like talking about a bunch of random things that you guys like to talk about at the end of the podcast. That's dope. Let's look at his resume. Adam Sandler. He got a decent resume in films, bro. Like, it's not bad. It's amazing, actually. Not Airheads. Yeah, he was in Airheads, but I don't really count that as like a Adam Sandler film, nigga. Billy Madison's when I started counting that shit. Well, it's probably because he was the screenwriter, right? Billy Madison, fire. Happy Gilmore, classic. Bulletproof, classic. I love Bulletproof. Him and Damon Wayans. The Wedding Singer, yeah, classic. The Waterboy, one of my favorite films ever. Like, one of the best comedies. Big Daddy, classic. Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. Who the fuck was he in that? Let me see. Little Nicky. I didn't like that when it came out, and then like as I watched it as an adult, I liked it. It grew on me. Mr. Deeds is my shit. I love Mr. Deeds. I'm very, very sneaky. He was a producer of Master Disguise. That's pretty cool. Anger Management. I like Anger Management. The Hot Chick. I think he produced that too. 8 Crazy Nights. That was a beautiful movie. 50 First Dates. Yeah, this nigga was putting out heat for years. Wow. Click. I like Click when he got the remote. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. That's funny. Funny as fuck. You Don't Mess with Zohan. Shit, he was still making good movies in 2008. Bedtime Stories was okay. Funny People is one of my favorite movies of all time, bro. That shit is so underrated. The movie where they're all like pretty much playing themselves like comedians. Grown Ups, yeah, I like Grown Ups. Grown Ups is cool. Jack and Jill was okay. Hotel Transylvania, that was a cool cartoon. The Cobbler was okay. That's the shit where he's like a shoemaker. That was alright. That was nice. Blended. I love Blended. I like everything with him and Drew Barrymore actually. And then that's when he started putting out garbage. 2015, The Ridiculous Six. Get that shit up out of here. Pixels was his last good movie. No, well, let me not say that because I like the Grown Up series, but like on its own, standalone film. Pixels, 2015, and then I just see a bunch of bullshit, bro. In sequels. Well, you know what? Okay, I take that back. Murder Mystery and Uncut Gems is pretty good. That's 2019. I love Uncut Gems and Murder Mystery, the first Murder Mystery film. And then yeah, I think that's it. And he just started doing those straight to Netflix films that I do not like. That I'm not a fan of. The hell is Spaceman? Is it a movie called Spaceman? Whatever. Yeah, I like Adam Sandler. He just, I don't know, man. I feel like he lost it a little bit. But I'm still gonna watch it because I love the original, and I hope that they don't make this shit trash. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Yo, we used to love doing that shit as kids, bro. From that movie, it's all in the hips. Oh man, classic. That's one of my favorite scenes in Little Nicky, where he goes to heaven. And the dude from Happy Gilmore walks in. Y'all ready for your samba lesson? It's all in the hips. It's classic. I thought the movie he done when he was the chef was good. It wasn't funny, but it was a good movie. Yeah, the chef movie. What was that called? I didn't know that nigga had a chef movie. And Sandler, chef. Spanglish. Okay, I did hear about that. I didn't know he was a chef in that movie. I never watched it. I never watched Spanglish. That's crazy. Maybe I should. It just didn't seem like it was going to be my type of shit. Yeah, it's a romance comedy. There's only a few romance comedies I fuck with heavy. I like 50 First Dates. Yeah, look, even it was a failure in the box office. That shit fell, damn. No wonder why. That shit probably wasn't in theaters for that long. But that don't mean it was a bad movie, so I might still check it out. I like watching movies that I didn't see. Like stuff that I missed. Eight Crazy Nights was the last one I watched of his. That's a good movie. I didn't think it was going to be that good. That shit was great. That shit was good. Yeah, I think the last one was the Grown Up series that I watched. No, Murder Mystery Part 2 is the last one I watched. And I didn't like that one as much as I like Part 1. I liked Part 1 way better. Way better. Well, that's probably because I like murder mysteries. Like it's this Hubie Halloween. Like, this nigga been putting out some bullshit. I'm telling you. Like, these guys, they sign a deal with, like, some of these companies, these streaming services, and just be putting out some bullshit. Like, but hopefully, you know, he could put out something good. You know, like, put some shit out that's fire. I know they're gonna give you a deal to put out some bullshit, but they can make some of these shits good. What's his name? Donald Glover got a deal. He ain't putting out no bullshit, nigga. He putting out that hot fire. It is what it is. John Wick wasn't in the theaters that long neither, but we saw how that turned out straight fire. John Wick made mad money in theaters though. It wasn't in theaters that long, but it didn't flop. Right? Like word of mouth got that shit to pop. I seen John Wick in theaters 2 times. The first time by accident. Well, let me not say that. Accident. How can I? No, let's go by accident because I can't say the other way. But, you know, let's just say hypothetically in a video game, certain movies were trash that I went to go might have seen and was like, I need to see something different. This shit is ass. And was like, oh, what's this? Keanu Reeves? And then that shit was fire. Like, nigga, I should have went to see this. Then I told my friends, like, nigga, fuck this shit we watching. Let's go get tickets to watch this shit, bro. This John Wick joint. You're like, what? Nigga, that shit good? I'm like, nigga, it's one of the best action films I've seen in a long time. And then niggas went and watched it. And that was my second time watching it. And that shit was amazing. But John Wick made money in theaters. It wasn't a flop. Right? It might not have been in theaters too long, but nigga, that shit wasn't a flop. Let me see. John Wick 2014. They had to like probably quadruple their money that they spent on it. That's really how you judge if a film's successful within the movie world. Let me see. If they like triple, quadruple even. Yeah, they spent 20 million to 30 million to make it and it made 86 million. That's a success. It ain't crazy though. It's like, oh, this broke a bunch of records because like you said, it wasn't in theaters long. Not that many people knew about it. The advertising for it wasn't really that good in my opinion because I kept seeing posters, but I was like, what the fuck is this? Why would I want to see this? And then when I finally watched it, I was like, oh, this shit is fire. This shit is bringing me back into like the old school action films type of shit. You see Tom's do white boy video looking. Yeah, we just spoke about it. Nasty work. Super nasty work. I love the John Wick films. I don't like what they did with the ending, but whatever. Whatever. I wasn't fucking with part 4. I don't like what they did with the ending. And I don't like the ballerina that much. That's why that shit was a failure. They didn't advertise it the right way. It is what it is. So supposedly Keanu Reeves is starring in Red Dead Redemption in a movie where he plays Jesus. That's nuts. But no, I like Keanu Reeves. Right? He plays certain types of characters very well. I'm waiting to see what you call it? Constantine Part 2. That's what I need to see. I need to see that. Constantine Part 2. I've been waiting for that for fucking 20 years plus. Part 1 was fire. Oh man, I love the Keanu Reeves Constantine. It's a deep ass movie. But I heard that they filming that like right now. So that's pretty cool. Pretty good. I'm not mad at it. I appreciate the heck out of you guys, man. This has been Smoke Break with BXBeastBoy. Make sure that you're checking my podcast on all platforms. Spotify, which if you're watching on YouTube live right now, or if you're watching on YouTube, it should be in the pinned comments. You should be able to find the link to Spotify. And if you're on Spotify listening to me, check me out on YouTube. Why not? Why not? Show some love. Check out my music too as well.